Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Making an Impact, I guess, with Zebu Nation and Montreal Impact. I don't exactly know what's going on today. We could be doing Going for Gold with Team Canada. We could be doing Making an Impact with the Montreal Impact. I don't know, because we got two games on the exact same day. I don't know which one's first. I don't know that it matters. I mean, maybe we'll just play a doubleheader, right? We'll play an Impact game, and then we'll play a Team Canada game, and everything will be fun and funky, and I don't know what. But anyway, we're going with the 4-2-4. Let's hand that over to the assistant coach and get going. So hopefully you saw, or see, look at that. We got Houston and Trinidad, same day. Hours apart, mere hours apart. I don't know if I'm going to be able to coach in both of them. I'm pretty sure I will. That's how it worked in FM17. Like, even if you had two games, same day, different parts of the world, you could still, like, we got a game in Puerto Rico and a game in wherever I just mentioned, Houston. In Houston. And, yeah, it doesn't matter. We can, there are airplanes these days. We can fly, I guess. Get there in like an hour to Puerto Rico. How far can it be to Puerto Rico? Not that far, right? To Houston? Houston's a hub city. They can get to Puerto Rico. Sure, why not? Take the Concorde that flies to Puerto Rico. Sure, all the time. Anyway, hopefully you saw our last game with Team Canada, because we sort of crushed it. Or more specifically, we crushed Honduras under 23s 5-0. 117 people showed up, most of them Canadians, most of them probably friends and family. But yeah, still, great game. Meanwhile, this week, look at that. USA just sort of snuck past Honduras. That's an interesting result. Now, USA still got the win, which puts them at the top of the group. But now that sort of, I think, shakes their confidence a little bit, because we smashed Honduras, and they just barely beat them 2 goals. Do we know anything more about this team? We know a little bit more about this team, but not a lot more. Weston McKinney is still there. Still haven't fully scouted this guy. He's like, he's too good for us to scout, I think. Cameron Carter-Vickers, where did he come from? I don't remember seeing him before. Tottenham Hotspur, $14.5 million. What are you doing on this team? Get out of here. Juan Pablo Torres. Okay, so they got some good players here that we got to worry about. There's Tyler Adams. That's no good. Yeah. Okay. So still, we can be confident for now. Our youngsters are as good as their youngsters. Trinidad Tobago versus Canada. Under 20s, we're 5-4 favorites. Let's take a look at their selection. We don't know much about their selection. Our scouts are terrible. I told them to scout these guys, and they said, there's not enough information on this team to scout. So I don't know what they were doing. We told them to scout their last game versus USA, and they were like, meh. We didn't really see anything, so we don't know a lot about these guys. How is it we know more about Honduras than these guys? I don't know, but we have no idea what's on their bench. Let's can we look at their actual team here? Trinidad Tobago under 3. Okay. So we only have scouted 6 of their guys. Of course, their best guy here is Levi Garcia. We can sort by value. How about that? There we go. Noah Powder, worth $95,000, playing for New York Red Bulls, a part 2. The Deuce, 20 years old. Trinbagonian. Did not know that's what you called someone from Trinidad Tobago. But hey, I guess you got to find some way of shortening it down. So that's interesting. Anyway, he's fast, great acceleration. Very aggressive. Fullback. It's interesting stats for a fullback to be running up and down the field. Good crossing, I guess. Dribbling. free kicks. Yeah, he's a very sort of offensive fullback, so we'll probably have to close down on Noah Powder. Keep that in mind. Other than that, though, their guys are not worth a heck of a lot. Ricardo Williams, central midfielder, 18 years old. He's okay. First touch, technique, vision, work rate. So he's their sort of playmaker in the midfield, I guess. Pierre, another midfielder, 17 years old. Again, first touch, work rate, stamina, playing for Defense Force. Quite often you'll see Defense Force in the Champions League, so they're probably a pretty good squad, so that's probably why he's a pretty good player. But other than that, they don't have a lot of players who are worth a lot of money. So we should also beat this team. So we're going to continue with our 4-2-4. Now the question is, who do we sub out? Chevalier is looking tired, so we're going to sub in Paco Grande. Awua is looking tired at the right wing, and that's fine. We got substitutes for him. Maricol, we'll bring him in. I don't know that we want to necessarily sub out our strikers. Sakaria, what are you up to? What do you do? He's a poacher. He's got 15 finishing, 13 pace. I don't know about that. Frazier in the midfield. Do we need him? Not really. We got Ortiz is at 96%. So subbing him out at halftime really helped. We still got Jaguar is okay. Berenstingel still 91%. I think. Jeez. What do we do here? Sakaria, can you play anything other than poacher? Like, that's not what I wanted. Sakaria, here we go. Yeah, not really. Target man a little bit. Advance forward a little bit. Deep line forward a little bit. I want somebody who's back who's going to serve the ball to Vasquez. So I don't think so. So we're going to put Johnson in there. I think Sakaria is a substitute for Vasquez. So we're going to give Vasquez the start. If he can score a bunch of goals in the first half, that's great. If he gets tired, then we'll sub in Sakaria and give him a shot. That sounds reasonable. Anybody else? No. Okay. Fillion is looking really super tired for some reason, so put Meunier in there at substitute, and there we go. Let's proceed to the match. Oh, hey, look at this. Montreal versus Houston. We're going to play 2 games simultaneously. How about that? Let's see. 19:30 kickoff at Saputo Stadium. When is this game? Trinidad Tobago kickoff 19:30. So we're going to be playing 2 games simultaneously. I'm going to be coaching one of them like by remote, I think. We're going to use a VR headset. And going to have like one of those little like robots on the sideline. I'm just going to coach that way. So we're also going with the 4-2-4. You won't be able to tell these 2 teams apart. There's pretty much no difference. They're all Canadians, mostly, sort of. Anyway, they live in Canada right now, but we're going to we're going to submit that. Let's go. Basically. So which game are we going to play? Here we go. It looks like we're playing Team Canada under 23s. Okay, they're going. These are some crazy colors, the black and red. I kind of like this. It's like makes them look pretty tough. But there's Powder on the left-hand side. You got to watch him out. Watch out for him. We could do that as well. Mitchell's their captain. Daniel has got a yellow card on the right-hand side. Other than that, we don't know a heck of a lot about these guys. We're, of course, going with the 4-2-4 attack, form number 2. Lucic in goal again. He did fine last game. Berenstingel, Celebrini. It's basically the same lineup. Jaguar, Grande. We saw that substitution. Ortiz, Shamit Shom, Davies, Maricel on the right. Johnson, Vasquez. I showed you all this, so you should be aware. All right. Pep talk. We could secure qualifications with a win, I guess. Secure that. Can we? Let's see. That would give us 6 points and Team USA 6 points, and the other guys would have not 6 points. So, yes, I'll accept that math as sound. Here we go. All right, so need to close down on number 2 here, Mr. Cyrus. He seems to be coming forward. I also don't like the idea of leaving Powder alone. I think he's going to come forward whether he's told to or not. I think he's going to come forward. I'm going to watch out for him. So what's funny is the other team that we played, they were super narrow, and this team looks like we're going to have to watch the wings on these guys. So Daniel is their leading assist man, and Garcia's not playing. He's their best player, right? I'm correct about that? Yes. That's cool. He's on the bench. So we got to watch for him when he comes off the bench. And you know what? We're gonna guard him while he's on the bench. That's how good he is. Take that, buddy. You're not gonna sneak in. You're gonna sneak in against us. We're watching. Got our eyes on you. Oh, this is a cool stadium. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Bank of California Stadium. It's like a smaller version, Bank of California Stadium, which, by the way, in real life opens in about 3 weeks. I think like 18 or 19 days. The real Bank of California Stadium. What was that guy's name? What's going on with these names? All of our names are screwed up. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't like the idea of that. How am I supposed to do my radio call without the names? I don't know. They could just do this. They could just not show any highlights. We should encourage our players to play a short passing play. Okay, we'll think about that. We'll take that into consideration. 11, 12. This is much different than the other game we played. We should encourage our players to try more long balls forward. Which is it? I don't know. I can't see any highlights. I can't tell. Last game we played, we had highlights like every 5 minutes. We were just shot after shot after shot. We had 28 shots, I think, at the end of that game. Here we go. I don't know which. We're in the red. We have to be in the red because we're Canada, correct? Because it's, yeah, they're whites, we're reds. Okay. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, those look like our jerseys. We've got 3 shots to their 1. Not happy about this. I've never seen a bug like this in FM. Have you ever seen a bug like this? This is crazy. The names are just all messed up. Maybe it's because we got too many games going on. Here we go. There's Ubenverd Viskenskar. Header over the goal. I'm not happy about this at all. See, it looks like this says Lutweiler, but that is definitely not Lutweiler in goal, because this is Team Canada under 23s, so can't be. Not to bring skin color into it, they seem to have a lot of dark-skinned young men out on the field. And that's, you know. Okay, we're down. We're down a goal. Yes, that is them. Okay. All right, so we're in trouble now. We figured out which team is which. White jerseys, white shorts, white socks is Trinidad, and red on red on red is Canada. And there is, I mean, that was a stoppable shot. Not good defense. I think that was Paco who got beat there on the right-hand side. It was. 14 marking should have been better than that. All right, here we go. And bang it downfield. Let's build up an attack, boys. Let's build up an attack. Zaz to Uber to Rogbk. Out to Slimmer. Back post. Header. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's concentrate. Okay, here we go. Another corner, far side. Sends it in. That's got to be a foul. Foul on us or them. I don't, probably that us, because we didn't get a penalty kick and we lost out on a goal. Very not happy about that. If we don't win this game, we're in huge trouble. Huge trouble. That means we're going to have to beat USA if we don't win this game, and that is not so good. I mean, again, I think it's possible, but it's less likely to have happened than to beat Trinidad. All right. So, do we go long or short? Long or short? Tactics. I think we shall try our normal retain possession, work the ball in the box. See if that changes things up. Go to the dressing room, pep talk. Less a pep talk and more of a, I expect a much better showing in the second half. Okay, nobody's real motivated about that. Johnson, the target man, but other than that, nobody's real motivated. All right, let's go. Names did not get fixed. Decidedly unhappy about this. All right, so let's get the steal. It'd be nice to get an early highlight. There we go. Get her downfield. Got the target man running for the goal. No. All right. Again, we're looking for early highlights. We're looking for goals. That would be nice. Yes? No? 50 minutes down? How are we looking ratings-wise? Everybody looks to be pretty good ratings-wise. There's nobody standing out as like, well, Paco, not looking so hot, 6.2. Here we go. Free kick. Oh, that's a goal. There we go. Paco! My man redeems himself. That's what we're looking for. Paco Grande with the big goal. We needed that. Look at that. Just left foots it in there. Another set piece goal. That rockets him up to a 7.4 rating. Listen to that crowd go wild. It's like we got a home game here. All right, Trinidad's trying to settle it down. Getting it forward. They got a man streaking down the near sideline. Nice interception. There we go. Let's start the counterattack. Maybe. Nope. Looks like they're trying to slow play it a little bit too. That looked like Giguère winning it forward. This is probably Ramirez. He tries to get it to the target man. Can't get there. Sending it out wide to the winger. Crossing to the right wing. Oh, he just barely saved that. Get a corner out of it. He was like, his body was half inside the goal when he made that save. Here we go, another corner. Paco can't get to it. Number 6 with a shot. Doesn't readily show the numbers. I think 6 is Vasquez. Doesn't really show their numbers. That's something they should change. They should show their jersey numbers somewhere around here so you can see who's who and what's what. I think normally, like on your roster, the jersey number's up here, but for international duty, it's a little more difficult to keep track of their jersey numbers, so they don't put that anywhere visible. Okay, a draw isn't the worst result in the world, but it is not great. It doesn't put us safe. It just sort of puts us not in too much danger. And here we go. Let's work it downfield. Work it. That's a terrible cross. Just goes straight to the goal. Lutwi. Hello. Let's guard this man. They got one striker downfield. Double covered. Our target man can't win the ball, so they're just bombing it downfield at the moment, and we're returning the favor. Should I tell our guys to go short passing? I don't know. They got a lot of room in the midfield, but not a great first touch. I thought their midfielders had pretty good first touch, but I guess not. Oh, great pass forward. The winger sends it into the target man. There we go, Johnson. I knew that was Johnson. Starting to recognize not necessarily their numbers, but where these guys ought to be. So here we go. France, which should be... So I think it's Maricol that gets the assist. So this should be Vasquez with the ball right now, and then he gets it to Maricol, and then Maricol crosses it in. All right, boys, this is what we need. Now we can take control. We had our scare. We got 10 shots to their 3. They do have 51% of the possession somehow. But other than that, we're looking pretty good. Here we go. Another set piece. Oops. I was going to look at Paco's jumping reach. I think he's got pretty decent jumping reach. Here's Trinidad trying to tie it up. Getting forward a little bit more. They got a man wide open. Good stop. I don't like how easily they got forward into our defensive zone here. Cross the blue line. That's no good. There we go. Let's start the counterattack. Who's Mohawk Man? I think that's, let's see, 17. Oh, boy. Here's our winger, 25, bringing the ball down. Oh, we got 4 guys in front of goal. I'm glad you missed the first shot, but Vasquez. France gets the goal. Jan Franco Vasquez. So this, bringing it down the wing, this should be Davies, Alphonso Davies. He's our best player. Look at that, 8.4 rating. He gets it across probably to, I don't know, he could get it to Johnson, maybe to Shamit Shom, possibly. Hey, look at that. We got 4 guys right in front of goal. 1 guy misses, and then Jan Franco Vasquez cleans it up, as he should do with his finishing. So there we go. 3-1. That should secure the game. Trinidad's rankings have definitely, or their ratings have gone down in the second half, for sure. They're tiring out a little bit. Speaking of tiring out, we should probably make some subs, yeah? Take out Vasquez. Don't necessarily need him in there. Bring in Sakaria. Shamit Shom has played both games. We'll sub him out as well. And should we save the third sub? Yeah. I guess we'll save this third sub. Probably should have got Davies out of there too. You know, get our most talented players out of there. I mean, I should probably get Jaguar out of there, but I can't get everybody out. And Jaguar's sitting at 75%. The guy's a workhorse, man. 15 stamina. He only has 8 natural fitness, so I don't know how he's so fit, but whatever, we'll take it. "79 minutes. Clock is rolling. There's Vasquez. Ooh, that was a nice header. That was probably Paco, right? It could be Jaguar. I don't remember. One of my set pieces, I switched the central defenders around. I don't think that was it. I think that was Paco. All right, 83 minutes. Now we're starting to get a lot of highlights here. We don't really need highlights. We just need to, like, slow it down. I should probably, like, call off the dogs in terms of high pressing, but it's not really our style. Oh, boy, turnover. And they get a shot on goal. That's no good. More direct passing? Is that a thing? Is that a thing we should do? Seems counterintuitive, but you know, I don't want to get fast braked on like that. Shot goes wide. All right, 88 minutes. Let's just bomb the ball downfield, keep the clock rolling. Let them do whatever it is they feel like doing. Don't really care. 4 minutes of extra time. Think can take Beringstall out of there. Can definitely take him off attack. Whoops, wingback. Fullback. Munir. I haven't seen Munir. He's been on loan for so long, I forgot all about this guy. 18 years old. Pretty nice physicals other than strength and jumping reach. You know, pretty good mentals, good tackling. He's just so average that I don't really know what to do with him. He is a basic boy. But there we go. 4 minutes of stoppage time is over with. Let's blow that whistle. There we go. 3-1. So Trinidad, as we thought looking at the roster, gave us a lot more problems. But we were still able to pull it out. Got those goal scorers, man. We got, guys who can put the biscuit in the basket. Johnson with a goal, Vasquez with a goal. And surprisingly, Paco Grande comes off the bench from Central Defense and scores a goal. Right place, right time sort of goal, but still a goal nonetheless. So there we go. Nice ratings, nice performance. We'll give the boys a little bit of a pep talk. Good win. Well done. There we go. All right, we'll leave the match. And we'll go straight into the second match. This isn't any sort of editing magic. This is no movie magic. This is just a pure and true doubleheader. Going up against Houston. They got Elise up top. Leading goal scorer this year with 15 goals. T. Martinez in the midfield, or in the attacking playmaker role. Tomas. Most assists, highest average rating, 8 assists, 10 goals. That's pretty good for an advanced playmaker type dude. Seren is their captain. Yago on the left-hand side. So they're pretty good again this year. They are pretty high atop the Western Conference and the Supporters Shield. I think they're second or third place in the Supporters Shield. So we got our work cut out for us. We're going for number 2. We probably shouldn't have gone for number 2. Probably should have gone a little bit more defensive. But anyway, Lutweiler in goal. Taylor and Salmon at the fullbacks. Fabricio Bruno and Cabrera in the central defense. That's the first time those two guys have been paired with each other. Piet and Andre in the midfield. Vargas on the left. Romero on the right wing. Dupuis and Laren as the strikers. So let's go dressing room time. Time to put an end to our poor form. Not a lot of response from the lads on that one. Apply advice to the team. Oh, Winifred's got lots of advice. Wilfred. I want to call him Winifred for some reason. I don't know why. But that is definitely not his name. So we're going to close down on all the advanced players, including Manotas. Mauro Manotas. That name sounds familiar. I think we just played somebody with that name, and it wasn't him. But anyway, fullbacks, I don't know. We'll leave the fullbacks alone for now. We'll keep an eye on them, see if they come forward. And let's go. Tunnel talk. Romero set to make his 150th appearance. He is truly fantastic. Oh boy, you've come in having struggled. I should have sent the assistant coach. It's hard to say. If we play as we can, then we'll get a result. There we go. Got a little orange section up here in Saputo Stadium. So Houston's got a nice traveling crowd. But other than that, home game, good crowd. Lots of blue and white in the stands. It's a pretty full house. You know, I was a little disappointed last season with some empty seats. Bruno way out of position, but he makes the play. I guess that's good. Oh, here's Romero on the counterattack. Sends one in. Dupuis can't get to it. Vargas nods it back to Piet. We can see the names. That's a bonus. Laren out wide to Romero. Bad shot. I really wish people would send the ball to Dupuis a little bit more. They don't really target him, even though he's the target man. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because he's on support and not on attack. But here we go. Throw in near side for Taylor to Dupuis just over the midfield line. Center ice, as it were. Martinez, though, wins it for Houston, and they're going to start a counterattack. Manotas trying to get past our fullback, but cannot. There's Cabrera winning a header, but doesn't quite go to anybody. Martinez tries to get it forward to Benitez. He does. Elise. Oh. Not real happy with Salmon out there on the right fullback. He should have intercepted that pass. Here's Iago with a throw in on the far side for Houston. Martinez. Andre with the interception. Let's start the counterattack. Vargas tries to pump it forward. There's Dupuis. He had Laren, but he couldn't gather it before he got super slide tackled. Benitez starts the counterattack for Houston. Martinez gets it wide. Taylor with the tackle. Unfortunate. They're calling that an own goal for Lutweiler. I mean, he should have made that save. Honestly, he should have stopped that ball. But yeah. Our defense also should have gotten to that. After that tackle, again, Salmon. Not liking the way Salmon is playing right now. Got a 6.6 rating, but he's just not paying attention out there right now. He's got 13 concentration. Only 10 anticipation. How's Duverne looking? Yeah, Duverne is much better mentally. We should probably put Duverne in. Ceballos. Martinez gets free again. They're attacking the right-hand side of our defense. I'm not happy about that. Cabrera is looking furious, as he should. Struggling to cope with numbers in the midfield. That's to be expected with this formation. But we should still be pushing forward. We should be, doing a little better than what we're doing. Dupuis wins a header on. Vargas can't get there. De La Garza has to play it back to Sights. And Houston's going to start another attack. Benitez. Slow playing it to Cabezas. Across the field to Manotas. Murillo bombs it downfield. Elise has it. Going up against the central defense. Oh, what a stop by Lutweiler. Boy, I'm really unhappy with how our defense is playing right now. They're letting way too many guys get behind him. Kyle Aaron gets tackled. Terrible pass. Turnover to Elise. Here starts the counterattack for Houston. Benitez sends it forward. Salmon has to get to this one. There we go. Scoops it for Bruno. Let's see what he can do with it. Slow play it to Piet. Out wide to Vargas. Vargas is trying to get past Murillo, but he cannot. Bezos has it. Seren. Houston, man. Martinez gets forward. Elise and Martinez looks to be a really good pairing in the middle there. They seem to work well. They switch positions, very fluidly. And I'm not happy about it. We got to do something about our defense. So I'm not sure if we're going to take out Cabrera or Salmon. One of those two is coming out at halftime. I'm not sure exactly yet which one. We'll have to see. Cabezas. To Manotas, Cabezas, Houston building up the attack. We're going to have to do something about that. Andre can't win it. Martinez tries to get it past him, but Andre wins it this time. Romero. Dupuy's got a man down the wing. It's Kyle Laren. Kyle Laren taking on the whole defense by himself. Can't score. Doesn't even get a corner out of it. It's just sort of looped the ball over the net, over the everything, into the fifth row. Here's Houston again on the attack. 39 minutes down. Throw in near side. Murillo gets it back to Cabezas. Centering pass. Seren. He's at the semicircle to Martinez. Takes a shot. What a shot. Off the post and in. That was just a heck of a shot. Not a lot you can do about that as a goalkeeper. Defense just let us down. I mean, Martinez, that was a great shot. But he was wide open. Nobody was covering him. He was just wide open, doing whatever he wanted right at the top of the penalty box, penalty area. All right, let's see if we can get one back before halftime, boys. Here's Romero. Sends one in. Kyle Laren with the header. No good. No good. It's no good. Here we go, 42 minutes. Romero, what are you doing on this side of the field, buddy? I don't know, but Piet to Andre. Andre has to win a ball in the midfield. He's getting checked. He has to drop it all the way back to Taylor. Bad touch, but he gets it forward to Andre. Andre to Dupuy. Dupuy takes the shot. I would have preferred he worked that forward to Laren. But we do get a corner out of it. Vargas sends it into Bruno. It looked like he got fouled, but no. Bruno must have done the fouling, or somebody was offside or something. Anyway, looks like we're going to end the half scoreless unless something miraculous happens. 2 minutes of stoppage time. How are we looking here? Defensively, we're looking bad. Surprisingly, the guys on the left-hand side have worse ratings than the guys on the right. Lutweiler with the own goal. Martinez with the goal. No good. All right, tactics. I kind of want to bring in Mane. How are we doing ratings-wise? Laren's playing terrible. Romero, everybody's playing terrible. So I will bring in Mane for Romero. And then Duverne, I'm going to bring him in for Salmon, even though, you know, Cabrera and those other guys also have bad ratings. It's just got to pick somebody. So you're it, my man. You're it. All right, dressing room, pep talk, assertive, show me something else. La yada yada. Let's go. Tactically, should we change anything? Let's get stuck in. Let's work the ball in the box. Probably should have done that at halftime, but we'll give them 5 minutes to see what they can do. There's a nice foot stomp by Cabrera. No penalty. Okay, that's good. Should have checked out this ref and see if he's a yellow card giver or not. Doesn't seem like it. There's no cards going on right now. Here we go. Missed tackle, but Bruno gets the interception to Taylor. Bruno's going to not do what he should. Elise splits the defense. Lutweiler not looking real sharp in goal right now. He's a little shaky. He's a little unfit in terms of match preparedness. Good steal by Duverne. Gets it for, there's Kyle Laren. He's looking for Dupuy. Oh, he's got Vargas. That's not a great pass. Vargas loses his momentum, gets it to Laren. Laren gets tackled, but there's Mane. There it Oh, come on. Can't beat sights. Should have been a goal, my friends. It should have been a goal. Vargas Elise wins that one to Saren, and there ends the highlight. Saren. Martinez for Houston with the free kick. Looks like Bruno's going to chase it down. Is he going to get it forward to Dupuy? Nope. Dupuy is not a chase it kind of guy. He's a target man. You're supposed to target him. Just for future reference. Mane, great pass to Laren. Laren into Dupuy. Ugh, is all I can say to that. Analysis. Yes, Laren has made a lot of mistakes, but we don't have a ton of options. More direct passing. No. No. No, none of that. All right, here's Houston on the attack. Martinez to Elise. Good steal by Cabrera, but Houston gets it back. Minotas to Elise. Benitez. All right, easy stop. Easy stop for Lutweiler. I mean, we've gotten some pretty good highlights this half. Laren has upped his rating to 6.5. So is just about everybody else on the team except for Bruno, who's still stuck at a 6.2. Oh, we could sub him out too, I guess. If we wanted to. Here's Cabrera going to send one downfield. Again, does not target Dupuy. Sort of targets Dupuy, but doesn't really hit him. Andre is looking for some help. Drops it to Duverne. Mane. Centering pass to Laren. Drops it back to Piet. Dupuy to Laren. Let's go. Gets it back forward for Dupuy. Not a great shot, but Seitz is not particularly ready for it. Taylor gets the rebound. And there ends the highlight. All right, 59 minutes. Houston's going to try another attack here. Martinez, a bad touch, but he retains possession. Elise has it, splits the defense. Oof, that was a tricky shot. Lutweiler has to just knock it out and give them a corner at the 60-minute point. Laren heads it out. Looks like Duverne's going to chase it down, and he does. So we got one sub left. Look at Dupuy sitting on a 6.1. Murillo to Martinez. Good steal by Andre. Piet gets it to Dupuy. Drops it to Vargas. Andre back to Dupuy again. Can he get it forward to Laren? He does. Not a great pass, but he gets it to him. Mane out wide. Can he beat his man one-on-one? He doesn't try. Gets it to Andre. Who takes a shot. Had three men going forward, and he decides to take the shot. Should have passed it. Zimmerman? Zimmerman's playing for Houston? That's no good. He's supposed to be playing for LA. Murillo, Martinez, still 64 minutes down. I mean, the highlights are coming pretty fast and furious here. Cabezas. Seren, Martinez. Okay. Elise has it, but Taylor sort of interrupts that enough to at least force a pretty poor shot. Lutweiler's going to bomb it downfield. Dupuy wins the header to Vargas. That's what he needs to do. Gets it forward to Laren. A much better pass. Get him on the run. One-on-one with the keeper. There it is. There it is, boys. We got one back. Look at that. Defense to offense. That's what we need to do. Dupuy doing his thing, winning a header. That's why you target the target man, because he is a big dude. And then you get the ball forward to Laren and let him do his thing. That's what it's all about. We still out shooting them. 12 shots, 6 on target. They've got a much better shooting percentage. They've only got 9 shots, but 6 of them are on target. Here's a corner for Houston, far side. Drops it to Benitez. Kyle Laren gets the header. Mane boots it out of there. Dupuy gets it stolen. 69 minutes. Benitez has it. Takes a shot. No real threat there. 70 minutes. Boy, the highlights are just rolling in now. Lutweiler bombs it downfield. Dupuy is there. Doesn't go for the header very with much authority. Houston is on the attack now. Martinez looking, gets it forward to Minotas. Ooh. Was there a tip there by the goalkeeper? Nope, it's going to be a goal kick. Bruno's still sitting on a 6.2. Dupuis still sitting on a 6.1. Now they've switched roles there. I'm going to get Bruno out of there. We're going to move Taylor up to central defense. We're going to bring in Giglio on the left. We're going to send him forward. Need a little overlap. Here we go. Duverne. Throw in near side. Gets it to Andre. Andre heads it down to Mane. Mane looking. Out to Piet. Oh, to Dupuis. Come on, boys. That was just like... He barely even tried. Alright, concentrate. Let's see if that helps out. There's Dupuis. Wins the header to Kyle Larin. Kyle Larin tries to get it to Andre, but it's a turnover. Houston starts the other way. Elise. Oh, good tackle by Duverne. This is going to start a counterattack. Dupuis cannot win it. Mane gets it forward, though. And nobody can get to it. Come on. Our long passes are just like a little off. Our timing. There's just something wrong with our timing. We're not clicking here. Minotas sends it to Elise, and there it is. Had to see that one coming. After we missed our own counterattack, we got the old, they counterattack the counterattack, and that's usually pretty bad. Martinez to Murillo. Look at all the guys streaming forward. And Elise cuts inside the central defender, number 36, which is Cabrera, I do believe. Yes. So is there anything we could do? I guess we could push forward. Taylor wins the header. Larin gets it forward to Mane. He's got Vargas down the left-hand side. Is he going to get it to him? Yeah, that's a bad pass. Larin gets it forward, and he scores easily. So we got one back. That was a nice attack off the set piece. I mean, Larin had the whole goal to choose from, and he finally chose correctly. A couple of bad passes here. Mane, not a great pass. Vargas, also not a great pass, but Larin makes the best of it and slots it. All right, boys. Proceed with the tactical changes. Martinez. Let's see if we can catch him on another counterattack off the set piece. Stilla Garza. Good save by Lutweiler. Nothing comes of it, though. Dupuis sitting on a 6.0. Elise has it. Tries to get it forward, but Duverne is there. Mane chucks it forward for Larin. He's broken free. Just wide. You know, he's a guy who places his shots. He doesn't blast them in there. So anytime he sends one towards goal, you got to think, you know, it's going in a pretty good spot. Taylor wins the header to Mane, but he loses it to Martinez, who gets it forward to Benitez, who's behind the defense. One-on-one with the keeper. Good stop, Lutweiler. So I can't tell if Lutweiler's had a good game or a bad game or somewhere in between. Because he has let in 2 goals, including an own goal. But he stopped some pretty big shots, too. Here's Andre. Andre down the near sideline, gets tackled. 3 minutes left of extra time, 2 minutes left, a minute 30, a minute 30 seconds left of extra time. Lutweiler bombs one downfield. Got to get a goal here, boys. Dupuis, nice header down to Vargas. This is going to be our last attempt. Vargas out wide, looking, sends one. Oh, Iago is there. Andre can't track it down. Dupuis wins it. Dupuis fouls. Yeah. That would have been a great steal. But no. Alas, it was not to be. Really weird game. Not so sure I like that game. Probably should have played more defensive on the road. Well, no, we were at home. But still, against Houston, one of the better teams in the league. One of the best teams in the league. Fouled them quite a bit, so that's good. They had 61% possession, which is not good. But they are a possession team. We saw that at the mid-season stats. Houston was number 1 in the league in like passing and all that stuff. So we were the underdogs, but you gave it your best shot. Blah, blah, blah. That is 5-game winless streak now. Going into the playoffs, that's not good. I mean, we got a few games left, but still, take a look at the schedule. Down at the bottom, 4 losses in a row. And then before that, a draw to DC United. So 5-game winless streak. 4 losses in a row. That's bad. Man, I thought we were cruising. Look at this third quarter. We were just cruising unbeaten for the third quarter of the season. And now we can't beat anybody. Can't beat New England. Well, we're playing a tough schedule. So let's not forget that. You know, Columbus, one of the best teams. Houston, one of the best teams. New York and DC, New England, they're all fighting for playoff spots. So it's not like we're losing to the bottom of the barrel. We do have Chicago coming up, so that's pretty good. They're no Orlando. Look at Orlando, man. 28 points on the season. That's bad. What do they got going on? They still got Will Johnson. They still got Sasha Kleshkin. How many players do they have on their team? They got 24. It's more than most teams these days seem to be having in the MLS. They got 3 designated players. Kleshkin, Russell, and Sequeira. Guillermo Sequeira. He's getting a lot of money. I don't know that he's worth it, but he's getting it. Jonathan Spector's injured. Joshua Gatt's injured. So I don't know. Boateng. I don't know what's up with Orlando, but they are not playing good this season. So anyway, we're going to come back for our big Team Canada game against USA, and hopefully we qualify for the next round. Let's see. Qualifying Group A. Canada, we're in first place, +7 goal differential. Yeah, so the other 2 teams in the league have 0 points. Top 2 progress, if I'm correct here. Top 2 teams qualify for the semifinals. So with 1 game left, we have secured our position, but we still got to play Team USA anyway. They're probably going to be hungry to get back at us for the under-20s championship that we beat them for, the North American championship. North American World Cup qualifying? Whatever. Anyway, we beat them last competition, the under-20s, and now a lot of those same guys are on these 2 squads. So you're going to have a little bit of a rivalry going on with Team USA. All right. So we'll come back for that, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.